Tonight's NBA matchup comes to you from the city of brotherly love. We're at the First Union Center in Philadelphia, PA. The Sega Sports Network is proud to bring you the NBA preseason. Bob Steele along with Rod West, and without hesitation, let's go straight to the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introduction. First for the Sacramento King at guard, Mike Bibby. Also at guard, Doug Christie. At forward, Peja Stojakovic. Also at forward, Chris Webber. At center, Lade Diva. Head coach Rick Adelman. And now the starting lineup for your Philadelphia 76ers. At guard, out of Michigan State, 6'3", number 20. At the other guard position, from Georgetown, 6'1", number 3, Allen Iverson. And forward, out of Georgia Tech, 6'7", number 21, Matt Hargrave. At the other forward position, out of Syracuse, 6'10", number 44, And Senator from Georgetown, number 55, and your head coach, Brown. Doug Preston.
They pass it inside. Coleman tosses it back out. Coleman is asking for it in the post. 7 on the shot clock. Iverson makes the nice assist on that bucket.
Got to give credit to the assist man for making that shot possible, Bob. He made a great little feed in there to allow the inside bucket.
Divac passes outside. They get him the ball. Takes the shot. Divac rips down the offensive board.
Way to clean the offensive glass right there, Bob.
I think about sending a guy down that takes too many shots like that, Bobby, just so he can sit and reflect about what he's done wrong.
Snow kisses it off the glass and in. 1 point separating the teams. Here comes the double team. Manages to pass out of it.
A simple but effective pump fake gets him enough room to bury the J. That's a clever move.
I figured you'd like this play, Rod. He just nails the The 76ers have the ball and are down 1. Drops it into the low post. Mutombo kicks it out. Harpering connects and puts them in the lead.
Bob, if I was still coaching, I want a guy like this on my team. He's not just looking for his own shot. He wants to get his teammates involved. And that's how you win.
That's it. That's
Heard
it.
it a million times. Rebounding is all about desire. And he had the most desire on that play.
The 76ers have the ball in a 1-point lead. He's drawn the double team. Releases.
He's usually a dynamo on the inside, but he just couldn't get that one to drop. He should be nailing those left and right.
1 point separating the teams. Shoots. Weber misses the jump shot. Christie tries to answer with a 3, but misses it. Harpering lays it right in. They get it into him. With the jumper. Stojakovic can't connect from 12 feet.
The D really pours on the pain for the stop right there. That's some great basketball, Bob.
The 76ers get that one, and now have scored 6 unanswered points.
2 minutes.
Pick him up. Push
The 76ers touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Divac will head to the bench. He's doubled up in the paint. It's stolen.
Perfect timing of the double team, Bob. You can look it up if you don't believe me. They trapped down low, the man had nowhere to go, and the defense came away with the steal. That's what they wanted.
Snow had his pass go out of bounds, and they give the ball up. Picked off.
Smart read by the defensive guy, Bob. He saw what was going down, jumped out to pick the pass.
Bibby gets called for the reach. That's his first foul of the game. They pass it inside. Mutombo takes it back out. Passes it back.
I got it.
Here comes the double team. 7 seconds to shoot.
Wow.
That's a dangerous play, but it worked out here. The defense thought he was going to shoot. But
we're down to 69 seconds. They're inside. Stolen!
You got to put the club on the ball when this guy's nearby. He'll snatch it before you know it.
Drops it into the low post. Definitely on the way down there. That's goaltending. Count the bucket.
Big call. The defense had the right idea, but the wrong timing. That ball was on its way back down.
With the jumper. Stojakovic connects on this one and stops the run.
You have got to like the crossover move he just pulled off. That's how you play this game. Use your move, get free, make the shot.
Another basket, and they have really come out of the gates fast.
That's what you have to do, Bob. Now they have the other team back on its heels. They can continue to put the pressure on.
He's drawn the double team. Throws cross court. Takes the shot. Bibby doesn't get the three this time, but that is his shot.
Great defensive play there to step it up and prevent the tray.
Intercepted.
To push it inside, that was a nice start, but you got to have the passing lane first. There was just way too much traffic in there to let a pass like that fly.
Stojakovic swishes it through. Mutombo inbounds the ball. Heaves it. Snow, length of the court prayer, not answered. We're at the end of one. The score, 9-16. The 76ers have the lead to start the second quarter. What'd you notice in the first, Rod?
They are just dominating inside, Bob. The competition is just not apparent down low.
Well, even for a guy like me, the scoreboard told me that.
Great look and a great bucket right here. Let's check that out again, Bobby.
Oh, that was a nice feed, Rod.
And no doubt about that, but
with the jumper. Coleman crashes the defensive glass.
That is how you play this game. Establish your position. Go up strong. Pull down the board. Textbook.
Coleman has now hit double figures.
That basket continues a nice offensive run that really puts them against the wall. Now it's all on them.
Loose ball. The Kings track it down and get control. Bibby misses the three.
I like that D. Nice
Bibby
rebound.
gets called for the reach. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Get him.
He's doubled up. Fires.
that is a great example of how to fight for position on the offensive glass.
The Kings with the ball, but they're down double digits. Throws it back. They work it in. Releases.
Nice position.
Weber fired short. The 76ers score again, and that's 8 unanswered points. Double-digit ball game. Takes the shot. Stojakovic rips down the offensive board. Christie can't get it to fall and can't stop the run. Coleman misses the basket entirely. Mutombo will leave the floor. Christie will come off the floor. They pass it inside. The 76ers make the nice inbound pass and sink the two.
The defender really had his work cut out for him there. Against a superb inside guy like that, you've got to bring your big game.
Takes the shot. Jackson sinks it in and stops the run.
Draw them in and kick it out, Bobby. You get the defense close to you on the inside, then you shuffle off the outside pass to the real shooter. Nice assist.
I like the way he takes it strong to the hole here, Bob.
He threw it down as if no one... The Kings with the ball, but they're down double digits. With the jumper. Jackson can't Get the tough shot to go.
The crossover didn't buy him the space he wanted, and the shot goes south.
Iverson grabs the miss. Double-digit ball game. Takes the shot. Stojakovic can't sink the jumper.
I'll tell you this much, they must have said some prayers to keep the rock out of the basket. I'm sure their coach would have preferred some plain old defense instead.
The 76ers fall in a double-digit lead. They get the points, and they're pulling away here.
It looks like they got their first quarter lead, and they are not going to let up at all. They are controlling this basketball game.
Drives with the jumper. Just a minute 50 left. Takes the shot. Blunt misses from 16 feet.
Should have had that one there, Bobby. The offense is getting open and getting him the ball, but the outside shot just not falling.
Pollard
Yes,
fires
that's how to
home.
bang the board.
This is a classic matchup, and based on the terrific job we just saw, it's the defense who wants it bad.
Snow owns the offensive glass.
Even with the foul, he got that one to drop. Incredible body control. Good rebound on the inside.
The 76ers get another bucket from the paint.
I think we're seeing the makings of a rout here, Bob. They're really running the table on them.
The Kings with the ball, but they're down double digits. With the jumper. Stojakovic is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
That didn't drop because he didn't have position. You need to back your D down if you want to play the low post.
He can't get the first. Mutombo will come back onto the floor. Pollard will head to the bench. He misses them both.
He was up there on the glass and came away with the defensive rebound. That's good hustle.
Double-digit ball game. Drops it into the low post. The 76ers get that one and now have scored 6 unanswered points.
1 minute.
Watch the screen.
Takes the shot.
Excellent concentration here. Takes the jumper, gets hit, and still manages to drop in the bucket. Great play.
Got to be strong to make a play like that.
Hey, defensively, you never want to foul a jump shooter. Challenge it aggressively, but don't bail him out and hurt your own team by giving up the bucket and the foul.
Heard it a million times. Rebounding is all about desire.
Nice job.
And he had the most desire on that play.
The 76ers fall in a double-digit lead. Put it in the books and ride their scoring inside pretty much at will.
And look how much better they are doing it than their opponents.
Here comes the double team. Christie nailed that one, even though he had to change his shot.
Pretty even matchup down there with this one going to the offense. Nice shot.
We're down to 32 seconds. They pass it inside. Mutombo gets his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 8 so far. The Kings with the ball, but they're down double digits. The 76ers were the last ones to get a piece of it before it went out of bounds. With the jumper. The Kings
Nice position.
can't get
That's
the 3
it.
to
That's
fall
it.
after the nice inbound pass.
We're seeing a real contest between these two guys. This time, he's stopped by glove-like D, a key stop.
Claxton wasn't watching the line there. That's going to be over and back. Takes the shot.
Way to fight for the
Thunderbird
board,
had his
Steve.
shot changed and couldn't get it to fall. Claxton misses the heave from about 90 feet away. We've reached halftime with the score 17-40.
The NBA is hosting day and overnight camps for all skill levels. Ages 8 through 17. Improve your game, have fun, meet new friends, and meet NBA players. Stop by the fan assistance table to pick up a free brochure.
The 76ers are still cruising with a double-digit lead to end the half. What'd you notice in that last half, Rod?
They're really showing what a good passing team they are. They're all clicking together offensively, and they have the advantage on the scoreboard.
Well, Rod, sharing is caring. Weber looks fresh coming back on the floor. He's now leading his team with assists. That's his 6th of the game.
Pretty good game so far for him. He's seeing the court well, making some nice, crisp dishes.
Weber is unstoppable inside, and he slams it home.
That was a sweet little extra he added on top of that brutal dunk. Hey, it's not showing off if you can back it up.
Smith with the finger roll. He's drawn the double team. Drops it into the low post. Smith missed it just off the left rim. Double-digit ball game. Fires! Coleman hits right rim and falls out. Good follow shot off the second chance opportunity.
And you can see just how many points they've gotten off those second chance opportunities, Bob. Offensive rebounds are so valuable.
Takes the shot. Smith connects from 10.
You have to like it when he gets involved on the offense like this. Nice shot.
Dunks it in, something you almost never see from him.
Beautiful slam. He drops it in the bucket with an exclamation point.
Pick him up.
The Kings with the ball, but they're down double digits. Shoots. Stojakovic misses the basket entirely.
Ball.
The 76ers ball in a double-digit lead. They thread it underneath. He's doubled up. Perfect pass, and he's leading his team with 9 assists.
Beautiful intuition on where and, more importantly, when to make the dish. He's always catching the D off guard.
Releases. Mutombo gets his 6th rebound of the night.
Way to play the boards and to come away with the aggressive defensive rebound.
Double-digit ball game. Passes it back. The 76ers get that one and now have scored 6 unanswered points.
You know he's keeping it under control, but unfortunately, these guys cannot seem to find their stride. Let's hope they start following his lead. The pump fake opens things up for him here.
Well, the defense is at a disadvantage. If you buy those fakes, everyone's got to rotate and scramble.
The defense bites, which gives him a clear path to the hoop. Simple.
Snow with an assist here. He'll have 10 assists on the night with the steal.
Great job with the steal. Plays like that can decisively shift the momentum of a ball game.
With the jumper, Bibby connects from the line.
He set himself up on that one by going with the crossover. Everybody expects moves like that from him, but that doesn't mean they're any easier to stop.
Nice grab to get the possession, and that was all ball, too.
Takes the shot. Weber rips down the offensive board.
Oh, Bobby, you gotta like the way he ripped that one down.
Weber threw this one out of bounds and turns it over.
2 minutes remaining.
Stojakovic with an ill-advised step on the line, and he's whistled out of bounds. Snow with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. Shoots. Coleman fires but fails to connect inside.
That is such smart defense when you're on the inside, and frankly, that wasn't his best work.
Stojakovic stepped on the line, and they'll give the ball up.
He just lost concentration, didn't keep track of his feet, and then lost it out of bounds. He's got to keep his mind in the game, Bob.
76ers.
You know they've got those lines painted there for a reason. A good player knows exactly where he is at all time and does not slip out of bounds like that.
Kick coming. Switch.
He gets another basket, and he's on fire, Rod.
He sure is, Bob. You got to keep getting the hot guy the rock. That's what you need to do to keep winning.
Weber is looking for the ball.
A simple but effective pump fake gets him enough room to bury the J. That's a clever move.
I figured you'd like this play, Rod. He just nails the shot after shaking his man loose with a nice pump fake.
You figured me right, Bob. Call me old-fashioned, but a simple, effective move to get to the bucket? Who can't love that?
Ball.
We've got 1:11 left.
Pin down. One-on-one.
Kicks it back. They get it down low. Here comes the double team.
1 minute.
It's in, and he's their top scorer so far.
He's heated up pretty much from the opening tip. Watch out. This could be a huge game for him.
Takes the shot. Weber drops in the leaner.
That's how you play the low post. You don't like the shot you got? Power in, move him back.
The 76ers ball in a double-digit lead. Iverson with the rim rattler.
This kid's a pogo stick. He goes straight up, and he comes straight back down, except he gets you for two.
Yeah, it looked like a rocket exploding from the floor, and then the nifty landing. The Kings with the ball, but they're down double digits. With the jumper, Smith banks it in.
Bad matchup for the D there, Bob. They're giving up way too many inches inside.
Double-digit ball game. It's passed inside. Fires. Harpering missed it just off the front rim.
The defense prevailed, and I'm sure I'm not the only one in here wondering how. That was one lucky stop.
Takes the shot. Weber rips down the offensive board. Smith is asking for it in the post. Christie tries to answer with the three, but misses it.
As an old coach, I love this matchup on the outside. A couple of the best duking it out, and it looks like the defense won that round.
Snow with an assist here. He'll have 10 assists on the night. Harpering doesn't get the three this time, but that is his shot. We've just finished the third quarter. The score, 34-56. The Kings came into the third quarter behind and end the third quarter with a double-digit deficit. How do you explain it, Rod?
They're doing a nice job out shooting the opposition from the perimeter, but it's not enough at the moment.
The defense is willing to give up the outside shot apparently, and it's working for them.
I got it.
Releases. Set it to Harpering. Gets the rebound. He now has 5.
Now, you got to like that pincher attack down low. You've got two of your guys crowding him. Chances are one of them is going to come away with the ball.
The Kings with the ball, but they're down double digits. Bibby misses the wide-open shot.
You can't fault him since he was wide open, but you've got to think they could have used some clock to get a better look.
The 76ers ball in a double-digit lead. With the steal.
Ball.
You've got to put the club on the ball when this guy's nearby. He'll snatch it before you know it.
Watch
With
the
the
double
jumper.
pick on top.
Iverson crashes the
Way to
defensive
fight for the
glass.
boards, D.
That is how you play this game. Establish your position. Go up strong. Pull down the board. Textbook.
Double-digit ball game.
15 go. What's down low?
Throws it back. They pass it inside. In low. Mutombo tosses it back out. Mutombo somehow managed to get that shot to fall in.
Nice little sleight of foot right there, Bob. The D got snookered into going left, and he waltzes in for the basket.
With the jumper, Weber
Nice
off target
position.
from the
That's
wing.
it. That's
The
it.
D has been struggling to contain him, but they catch a break on that play.
It's stolen.
Things got a little jammed up under the net right there, Bobby. A golden opportunity for the defense to get in there and get the steal. That's how you play defense.
Smith can the open shot. Mutombo is looking for the ball. He gets it inside. Shoots. Harpering rips down the offensive board.
He out-battled everyone else down there. Big defensive rebound.
The Kings with the ball, but they're down double digits. The Kings regain control. Takes the shot.
Jabari Smith.
Great use of the pick there, Bob. It got him open to make the shot. The pump fake opens things up for him here.
Well, the defense is at a disadvantage. If you buy those fakes, everyone's got to rotate and scramble.
The defense bites, which gives him a clear pass to the hoop. Simple as that.
Fires! The Kings get that one and now have scored 6 unanswered points. Snow with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game.
Watch out inside.
He gets the basket and he is taken over, Rod.
He sure has. Just look at the point comparison. He has stepped it up big time, and that's the reason they're winning.
With the jumper. Smith grabs the miss. Stojakovic can't connect from the high post. Takes the shot. Stojakovic misses the jump shot.
They got a break on that one, Bob. That shot's going to fall 99% of the time.
Snow with an assist here. He'll have 10 assists on the night.
Switch. I got him. Get him.
Loose ball. Bibby comes away with the ball. That's his 3rd tonight. Weber stuffs that one home.
He gets the D back on their heels with a terrific dunk. I'll bet you they can hear that one back in his hometown.
A minute 20 remaining.
Get him.
It's stolen.
Great job with the steal. Plays like that can decisively shift the momentum of a ball game.
With the jumper. Bibby tickles the twine.
The pirouette looks a little fancy, but it can really flummox a defense, Bob. It gave him the space he needed to get the shot.
Stolen.
Nice grab to get the possession, and that was all ball, too.
The Kings get that one and now have scored 6 unanswered points.
I got to tell you, I think I just felt the floorboards rumble right there. That was a fearsome slam.
The 76ers fall in a double-digit lead. Bibby now has 5 steals for the game.
You've got to put the club on the ball when this guy's nearby. He'll snatch it before you know it.
305.
Takes the shot. Stojakovic fired long.
Great box out.
He's almost a guaranteed deuce from that range, but the D kept a little bit closer than his shadow. He's going away empty-handed.
With the steal. With the jumper. Bibby blank it off the back rim. That's the end of the ball game. Your final score, 48-60. That'll do it for this preseason game. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you when the season starts.